How goes the hunt? Should you require assistance, please do not hesitate to act.
We gotta give it our all. Still here.
You're up.
It's your turn. Okay, let's go. That's it. Here it comes. Come on. Keep it up! Okay, this one's for you! Let's go! Let's pour on the page! You ready?
No.
Stay strong, okay?
Don't stop now.
I'll show you what I can do. It's your turn.
My turn.
We're gonna feel this one.
You're up. Nice. Ready?
Keep I'm in.
Keep it up.
We can do better. Let's finish this.
Won't last long. Let's try that again. Damn it. All right, so it'll take long. Nothing personal. Here. With me. I won't give up. Second win. Just like that, okay?
Bahamut Arisen has fallen. Well done. I had no idea the God of Destruction could evolve further, but I now suspect it could surpass even these limits. With this Crimson Terror at your command, I almost pity anyone who is foolish enough to try and stand in your way. I look forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your... travels.
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back! Nanaki? I can't believe it! It really is you! We were so worried! Welcome home!
Whoa!
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on! You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me! Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. Huh. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the sanctum of planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
I've been to the concert on the Royal Coast. Foodie Rock.
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the live stream itself.
May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
boundless grace of the planet. May we enjoy... in our lives and this legal
Welcome to the Silver
Is that SSL? Used to be a soldier. Lots of hand signals. That's how Shinra saw. I know the basics. Queen's blood, huh? Hang on. Are you ex-military too? Solid idea. Good luck with that.
Congratulations! You have attained the rank of Blood Captain. Cloud! Wise, the AI you met on the ferry, has undergone a software update. It presently resides in the Dust Bowl. I advise you to challenge it and gauge its new and improved capabilities.
I wonder how high up we are.
The torch of Cosmic Canyon was first lit long ago.
River of Life
Jovo and
I'm gonna become a whole new me.
No other store has this many. The home of planetology is the perfect. Place to refine. Your abilities. Our great mother's memories will always be here for you. Our lives are gifts from God. Instruments deserve her design.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here. Better watch how you wield those things now.
The place has been open every day.
Only the best classic canyon medicines. Did you find everything you were looking for?
Say that the owner of the shop. Go on, take a look around. Thank you so much.
I can't even. I have no words.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. It's not you, my boy.
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia.
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Our minds, our very souls. All these are gifts from the planet.
I've been studying planetology for years now, but there's more for me to learn. Depths are immeasurable.
Look at these rock formations, the erosion process.
There's also a sister ceremony.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the wind across our planet.
Traveler, be at ease. It is a queen's blood indeed. Come. A turn I did not a strength and a similar dark energy. Be careful. The game's pleasures below. Many devotees have remember. Oh, great mother, hear my prayer. Watch over your son.
We need only open our hearts, planet, and she will speak to us.
Since time in the tummy, is it better to spread the teachings of ancient spiritual energy?
Oh, oh! It's our very first hello, sir. Ha ha ha! Well, you might be the QB, but there's only... That's right. To up the ante. Talk about... I'm lucky he made a serious splash with something tells me this better start. Congratulations to you, sir. Though we found the canyon's resident shark. Stay tuned, because we've got more coming your way.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to us?
Sorrow is not a burden. Far from it is yet another with you also.
Phantom. The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any. So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone. It's perfect balance. There's something that's truly magical.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Mama. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see. It's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
And yet, it's like we've gleaned the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, none of it was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space.
That again, huh? The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corral and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, This particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it.
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environment. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fault.
Thanks so much for taking. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
The natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet.
Souls in waiting are returned to the planet through the River of Lights. It serves as both an ending and a new beginning.
Put your faith in our great mother. She never forsake us. Never. Tell me,
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, follow me if you would.
Or to focus on deepening our own understanding. Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe?
So many seminars. Where
All the time I've spent here listening.
A seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the figure side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
The River of Light this night comes. I've no doubt you'll feel her grace.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment. Can I help you?
We are siblings. Born of one mother, with boundless I went to her children. She serves as both
you're interested in learning more about planetology, that's wonderful.